Hello and welcome to TTV News with some latest events in TayNinhTV province. Ladies and gentlemen, on January 16, 2023, the provincial mission delegation was led by Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Ms. Nguyễn Thị Xuân Hương, Head of Propaganda and Training Department of the Provincial Party Committee, and Châu Thành district leaders visited and presented gifts to agencies and units of the armed forces stationed in Châu Thành district. At the visiting units, Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng recognized and praised the mission that the units have performed in the past time. Along with the localities, these units have done very well the COVID-19 prevention control. At the same time, he graciously inquired after the situation and life of officers, soldiers, and units. He wished that the units would overcome difficulties and take better care of the life of officers and soldiers in the coming time, wishing them and their loved ones a joyful and happy Lunar New Year.
In the morning of January the 17th, the Provincial Party Committee and Military Command visited and sent a New Year wishes to the Provincial Party Committee. Welcoming the delegation, they were standing until the Secretary of Provincial Party Committee, Head of Provincial National Assembly Delegation Phạm Hùng Thái. Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái acknowledged and appreciated the efforts of the armed forces of the province in the past year, actively advised the Provincial Party Executive Committee in a timely manner to lead, direct and effectively implement the local military and defense tasks. He also hoped that in 2023, the armed forces of the province will continue to promote the results achieved in the past time, determined to successfully complete the assigned political tasks.
On the same day, January 16, the Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, Fatherland Committee of Province organized many delegations to visit and encourage armed forces, medical units, and management units of forest, irrigation, anti-smuggling, and social units on the occasions of the Lunar New Year 2023. The delegation led by the Chairman of Provincial People's Committee Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc visited armed forces in Goyo District. The delegation visited officers and soldiers of Battalion 98, Engineer Brigade 25, and Team K71 Provincial Military Command. At its visited place, Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc acknowledged the efforts in work and contributions of the units in maintaining national defense and security, especially not allowing situations to occur passively and surprisingly, creating favorable conditions for the province's socio-economic development. In 2022, the province economy has made an impressive recovery, reaching 100% of socio-economic targets for the first time, bringing excitement among all classes of people. On the eve of the New Year, Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc wished the officers and soldiers of the units would have a happy and warm New Year, many new victories in the New Year, and excellent completion of assigned political tasks.
And on January the 17th, the Party Committee, the People Council and People's Committee, Vietnam Phalang Front Committee of the province held a meeting of typical artists, scientific and technological intellectuals in 2023. In 2022, the writers and artists of special branches have composed hundreds of works with the themes of praising the glorious party and beloved alcohol, the achievements of the working together to build new rural areas and promote image of the homeland to the international community and contributing to the promotion of tourism in the province. The Photography Association organized many field trips to propose inside and outside the province, through which many works won the high prizes. At the same time, many other cultural and artistic activities of the community were also held. Speaking at a meeting, standing Vice Chairman of Provincial People's Committee Võ Đức Trọng praised the efforts and recognized the achievements that a team of artists, scientific and technological intellectuals have achieved in 2022. At the same time, he hoped that the team of intellectuals and artists will continue to accompany and associate with the Party Committee, the government, and the people of the province in the common development of the province. And firstly, its successful carries out the socio-economic development tasks in 2023 continues to create many works of high artistic value and propose solutions, models, and advanced scientific and technological products and breakthroughs in all areas of the social life.
Dear audience, also on January 16, TayNinhTV Tourism Association organized an exchange program to learn about TayNinhTV tourism between members businesses of TayNinhTV Tourism Association and tourism businesses of the Kingdom of Cambodia. The delegation of tourism businesses of the Kingdom of Cambodia, with more than 100 members, visited and experienced tourism in TayNinhT province. Welcoming the delegation at Long Trung Ecological Area, there were Mr. Ngô Trần Ngọc Quốc, Chairman of the Provincial Tourism Association, representative of the Provincial Tourism Promotion and Information Center. On the side of the neighboring country, there were Mr. Sopiset, Chairman of the Board of Directors of Wellcome Marketing Company, and advisors to the Ministry of Home Affairs, Mr. K. Samnang, General Director of Wellcome Marketing Company, with several companies in Cambodia. After cordial meetings and reading, representatives of the two sides gave gifts, expressing the spirit of cooperation and development in the field of tourism from Cambodia to TayNinhT province in particular and Vietnam in general. After enjoying TayNinhT cuisine, the delegation visited by the motion historical, cultural relic, sightseeing and tourist area.
And in the morning of January the 17th, the TayNinhT Provincial Cultural and Social Emulation Block and Go Dao District to organize donate funds to support the purchase of house insurance cards for the disadvantaged households in Cam Giang and Hiệp Thành communes of Go Dao District. The block consists of Departments of Labor, Work Values and Social Affairs as the head, Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, Department of Health, Department of Education and Training, and Provincial Radio Television Station. At the ceremony, representative of Provincial Culture and Social Emulation Block presented a total budget of 48 million Vietnam dong to two communes of Cam Giang and Hiệp Thành to buy social insurance cards for 60 disadvantaged households in the area, funding from the contributions of official civil servants and public employees and employees in the block. In 2020, the Provincial Culture and Social Emulation Block sponsors and supported localities to build new rural areas in Go Dao District, in which it included the activity of giving house insurance cards to disadvantaged households in order to help the localities build new rural areas to reach the rate of house insurance and helping the people reduce the burden of medical expenses, control the healthcare costs, and reduce the burden of disease treatment.
As the days coming to the Lunar New Year are rapid, the purchasing power of people in the market is increasing day by day. On this occasion, the system of supermarkets, convenience stores, to traditional distributors and retailers in the province also implemented many attractive promotions to stimulate consumer demand. Recorded at Corporate TayNinhT Supermarket during the Lunar New Year this year, the supermarket has implemented many promotional programs focusing on 5 product groups including technology foods, fresh foods, chemical products, garments and appliances, mainly beverage and laundry, home improvement and cleaning products. Especially during that holiday, supermarkets reduced from 10% to 25% of pork, vegetables and fruits. At Bedfast store on this occasion, there are also more than 1,400 items with discounts from 5 to 50% to serve the shopping needs of people. It is expected that the purchasing power of goods during the Lunar New Year in the province will increase by about 20 to 25% compared to normal months. The shopping time of people will be at the peak from December 24 to 29 of lunar calendar. Ladies and gentlemen, according to the annual custom on the occasion of the first month of lunar calendar, TayNinhT will enter the peak of the festive season. On this occasion, millions of tourists from all over the world will come to TayNinhT in order to be ready for the festive season and the peak to welcome tourists in the spring of the rabbit. Preparations have been completed right before the Lunar New Year. It's time to reschedule. When the Lunar New Year begins, it is also the time when many festivals in TayNinhT province are officially open, such as the Spring Festival of Balen Motion, the Great Festival of Đức Chí Tôn birthday. In order to be ready to welcome visitors during the spring festive season of rabbit, the preparations at tourist areas in the province are now being urgently completed. From September 2022, Sugar Motion has urged and rushed to complete utilities for customers. We have put into operation a new cable car route that is Hoa Dong Tâm An route from January 1st, 2023. This cable route has shortened the travel time for guests from Ba Pagoda to the top of Motion. In addition, we also added a number of new business points to serve tourists in terms of food, promising to serve tourists more in 2023. The landscape will also be neat and completed before the Lunar New Year, and customers will surely be surprised with the new landscape and appearance of Baden Motion. Except for the tourist areas and attractions in the province, which are invested and renewed. On the occasion of this year Lunar New Year, the system of hotels, restaurants, and places to stay in the province has also been well prepared and ready to serve visitors. Regarding the Melia Film Pertinent facility, there are a total of 127 rooms, from the regular room to the VIP room. For the residence room, we have reviewed everything from the facilities, Wi-Fi, to the tools in the room to make sure all services during the peak season update in the most perfect way. Along with tourist attractions, accommodation facilities, the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism has prepared activities to celebrate spring and dates such as art performances, sports serving tourists inside and outside the province. Many activities to welcome it in the province have also been proposed in association with cultural, sports and tourism activities, which are expected to attract many tourists, so the coordination between departments and sectors is very thorough. Especially, we are now coordinating with other provinces in the region so that we can link the region, connect infrastructure, and closely coordinate in the propaganda of tourism civilized behavior set to serve tourists more thoroughly. In order to ensure safe attraction of tourists to TayNinhTV, the Provincial Bureau Committee directs on levels and branches, especially the traffic police force, to coordinate and divide traffic to prevent congestion. Secondly, it also directs epidemic prevention control, then directs to ensure food safety in the area, managing price. In addition, the tourist areas are invested in the new contents, especially the landscape, fresh flowers, and miniatures in Baden Motion are beautifully decorated to attract tourists in the province, as well as from across the country to visit TayNinhTV. With careful preparation, TayNinhTV is expected to be the top tourist attraction in the country during the Lunar New Year this year. That's all for today's TTV News. Thanks for your attention and see you next time.